This is an interesting little plant that you never see it in the off season. It's an annual. It's a little fleshy thing. It's only about 2 inches tall. And it's called dead man's finger. Each one of these looks like a little finger, and then right next to it is a pretty little plant. And then we're going to pan over here to the desert trumpet. The desert trumpet is also called desert buckwheat. And kind of a funny story about it, you can see that each of the stems is inflated and it's kind of bulbous. So a wasp has deposited an egg inside this stem, and it causes this to swell up. And then the wasp egg is going to hatch, and the larva is going to have a ready food source, and then it will emerge out the side of this. And each one of these, when they're dead later on in the spring, you'll see a tiny exit hole. A funny story about it, botanists are always analyzing things and naming them. So they called this plant Eriogonum, which is buckwheat, and the species name is Inflatum. They found a bunch that didn't have the inflated stems, so they thought that for many years was a subspecies. They called it Eriogonum inflatum deflatum. And then come to find out, no, they're all the same species, no subspecies. It's just some of them had an egg deposited by a wasp and inflated, and the other ones did not. So the joke's kind of on the scientific community for overanalyzing the subspecies of this plant. The little plant that we saw over here is called the plantain. It's got these sword-like leaves and a nice little flower head on it. So we're going to go across the wash and we're going to look at some desert sunflowers, and we'll find some more phacelias and some more buckwheats. The sun's going down in about 30 minutes, so we'll film a little bit more and hope you'll come on out and see the flowers. Really do recommend coming out during the week if you can. Get a day off and you'll avoid the weekend flower crowds. There'll literally be tens of thousands of people out on the weekends for the next month or so. And a must place to stop before you come out is the visitor center on the west end of Palm Canyon Drive in Borrego Springs. You can pick up a flower brochure, all kinds of maps, flower books, lots of interesting books, and things about the park, slide programs, videos. If you come on the weekend, you can barely get into the parking lot. So you're coming from the city, you're already in a crowd. You don't need to come out to the desert, fight a crowd. So come out Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday midday and really enjoy, the desert. A lot of wilderness, a lot of remoteness, and a lot of beauty. And we really invite you to come out and have a great time.